most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Howdy there, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
So my nephew's wife started a new job. She really likes it.
Does this have anything to do with the video, Bob?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
And she's on her feet all day long.
So
9 to 10 hours
Okay.
on her feet.
Concrete floor, a hard floor of some
Well,
sort?
I don't know what it is, but I know that her legs and her feet get very sore.
Sure.
Dogs are barking by the end of the day. So she
And we're
asked
not
me-
talking about Fido.
Yeah, she asked me for some suggestions, and I gave her some that she could do at work.
hmm
But I also gave her one that she could do at home that's been verified by research.
Okay.
So let's get into that. Talk about first what you can do at work. So she really can't even sit down most of the time. So
So she's not in one place. She's on her feet,
Yeah,
but she's walking.
on her feet. But what you can do is you can actually do some ankle pumps. Do one at a time and
Just get the ankles and the feet
You
moving.
can also do a circle.
Yeah.
It's just going to make a big difference. And then when you get a chance, you can actually grab onto a countertop or something like that and stretch the calf.
So right now he's doing this
one, the
leg.
back one, right?
Yeah.
And I'm bending the knee to give it a little more stretch.
Sure.
You can do it straight
Yep.
too.
Get two different muscle groups. There you go.
All right. On breaks, when you do get a break, finally, you want to take well, you could take a golf ball, you could take a lacrosse ball, something, and just throw it down on the floor, and you're gonna roll the bottom of your foot with it.
Yeah. This is my favorite. I picked this up for $1. Like I read it at a checkout of a store because the light's
lit
not a
up.
big deal, but it's soft, but it's got these little pricklies on there. And if you can take your shoe off and do this, it's amazing how good it feels. Oh, sorry. Yeah. It feels really good on the bottom of your feet, so it kind of wakes you up that way a little bit, and it's just good for the same reason that these ball are.
You're really stretching out the fascia. You're
Sure.
stretching out the muscles. It's really good for the bottom of the foot.
Yep.
All right, now we'll go to what is it that you can do at home. All right, the study was called, and that's what supports this idea, is intermittent pneumatic compression for prolonged standing workers with leg edema and pain. In other
Wow.
words- yeah. In other words, if you stand all day and you're getting leg pain, this is for you. Because what they found is that people who had significant leg pain and discomfort and swelling actually improved after using intermittent pneumatic compression.
So we're talking about someone that has been working all day,
right.
but not an athlete that has sore muscles.
We'll talk about that too.
Oh, okay. We'll get into that. Good.
But this is from iRelieve, and it's called the leg and foot air compression system. And I think if you are a person that wants some relief at the end of the day from working and kind of have a treat where you don't have to do much besides strap it on
Sure.
and let it go, you can put your feet up while you're sitting on the couch.
Yep.
And off you go.
So I have this one. Well, obviously, there's one for each leg, and then there's the pump unit. It does plug in to 110 volts, and you can vary the
Yeah.
intensity. There's low, medium, and high.
And they're also called sequence, or you can do the whole thing at once.
Right. So right
So-
now I've got it on sequence. So it compresses differently on the foot and then on the calf, and it has a sequence where it goes back and forth versus compression on the whole thing. And it's not squishing my leg, so it's
Right.
painful. And again, you can adjust it through different levels, but I can definitely feel it, and it's kind of nice. I get some of that pressure on the arch of my foot on the bottom, which feels really good, and the top.
Well, my daughter tried one of these, and she really liked the compression.
Sure. Yeah.
So now, if you are an athlete,
Mhm.
they did a study called a randomized controlled trial of massage and pneumatic compression for ultra marathon recovery.
Yeah.
So these were people that were running ultra marathons. What is that, about 50 miles?
50 to 100.
Oh, geez. So after they were done, they used this for 20 minutes, and it did give them a relief subjectively.
Yeah, it felt good. Oh, yeah.
But over the next 7 days, they didn't find much difference between not doing anything and using this. So
With the exception of feeling good,
it felt good.
no recovery, nothing that they
Right,
could
right.
measure.
So it was one study. I know that the marathoner in our group, Mike, he
Mhm.
really likes it. I mean, he's using it, but we can't say studies support it.
Right,
Besides, it
right.
feels good.
Yeah, anecdotal.
Right.
Right. Which there's nothing wrong with it.
No, and
As
they
long as
may
it
come
doesn't
up with some
hurt
studies
something.
that show it does help. It's just,
Sure.
and these things are not going to hurt anything. That's the positive thing about it.
Right.
So
right.
very good. Again, if you work all day on your feet, honest living, this is going to help you.
So when's Mike running his marathon? Is it pretty soon?
Coming up soon.
Tanner,
He's
you should
in
know
Las
that.
Vegas, Nevada, I believe.
You're buddies and you don't even know what's
Yeah.
going on with him? This is
Okay.
big.
It's next month, I believe.
26.2 miles he's running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks everybody for watching.